I welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of Advanced Management Development Program on Innovations in Medicinal and Aromatic Plants as Potential Business Venture, organized by KVK Ganderbal from 4th to 11th December 2023. We are honored to have with us Honorable Vice Chancellor of the SCOST Kashmir, Professor Nazir Ahmed Ganaisa, the chief guest for today. Welcome you, sir, and we assure you that today's event will be an engaging and enlightening experience for all of us. It's our pleasure to have with us the guests like Dr. Ramakant Harlalka, Chemical Engineer and Director, Nishant Aromas Private Limited, Maharashtra. Sir has an immense experience in the field and is a renowned industrialist in aroma business. I also welcome our Director Research and Nodal Officer of MSME in SCOST Kashmir, Professor Harun Naik, sir. Welcome, sir, to this ceremony. I also welcome Dr. Nadeem Akbar, Deputy Director, Fragrances and Flavors, Kannauj, Uttar Pradesh. He is a doctorate in chemistry with 26 years of experience in the field of flavors and fragrances. I also welcome Dr. Madhavi Peters, a Juris Doctor from Toronto and a Master's from Johns Hopkins with 22 years of experience in conservation practices of medicinal plants. She is running the Tropicalist Trust in Kargil. With her is also accompanying Mr. Jaideep Nanda. Welcome you, sir. I also welcome Dr. Shahid Rasool. She is Senior Scientist in CSIR, Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine, Sanatnagar, in charge of CSIR Triple Iron Field Station, Pulwama, and Nodal Scientist in Aroma Mission, Floriculture Mission, and other initiatives in J&K and Ladakh. I also welcome all our guest faculties and experts who will be delivering lectures throughout this week for connecting with us online in this inaugural session. And at last, I welcome our trainees who include a group of graduates, postgraduates, doctorates, and entrepreneurs. I am pleased to have you all in this program. This 7 days advanced management program on innovations in medicinal and aromatic plants as potential business venture is an MSME sponsored program, and it will last for 7 days. The program is a sincere effort to boost entrepreneurship in amenities and build a stronger biodiversity and work towards developing a sustainable value chain of medicinal and aromatic plants. Now, I request our senior scientist and head to come on the stage and please give a description about the program. Sir.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, SCOST Kashmir, Professor Nazir Ahmed Ganaisa, Director Research and Nodal Officer, MSME. Our esteemed guests, Dr. Ramakant, Dr. Nadeem Akbar, Madam Peters, Mr. Nanda, participants, faculty members, very good afternoon. From KVK Ganderbal Directorate of Extension, we welcome you all to the inaugural session of this training program. This training program was conceived as per the instructions of our Honorable Vice Chancellor and Nodal Officer MSME to handhold our youth for various skill-oriented programs, particularly with respect to medicinal and aromatic plants. Sir, we conceived this program with a notion of making a complete value chain in medicinal aromatic plants, and we are humbled to receive the panel of experts which we invited for this training program. There are big names in this medicinal aromatic plant sector. Dr. Ramakant is there. He owns an industry of about 6,000 crore rupees and is a big name in medicinal aromatic plants. Similarly, Dr. Nadeem Akbar is Deputy Director of his institute and he has 30 years of experience in this sector. We have Madam Peters, who is a jurist and a renowned name and runs an NGO in Union Territory of Ladakh and other areas across the globe. She is a renowned name in this sector also. We have Dr. Shahid Rasool, our young scientist from IIMR. We have Dr. Reddy from Center for Medicinal Plants for his online. We have Dr. Sheikh Bilal, sir, who is also online, and we have other scientists and which are online, which couldn't attend physically this training program. Sir, our main aim is that our trainees, which we handhold and give skills, they should be able to know where from production to post-production, post-harvest and value addition of the products which we made. What are the varied products which have a scope in the market? What can be done? And what is our future in this sector? Recently, the Union Territory State Government has launched a prestigious HADP program under which there is an ample provision of changing the landscape of medicinal or aromatic plant sector. 62 crore rupees have been kept under HADP program, and there is a target of developing near about 2,800 enterprises in medicinal or aromatic plants. So there is a good opportunity for the youth to come forward and invest their time and energy along with their expertise and innovations, so that we are able to make inroads in medicinal aromatic plant sector in our state. Sir, as you know that J&K has a vast biodiversity. It is a gold mine of medicinal aromatic plants, but for the last 50-60 years it has remained untapped. We have made certain progress in different important medicinal plants, but a lot of things are still to be done, and which can be tailored and made available for making the livelihoods and other things which will change the economy of our state, which will add to the GDP of our state, that will help us a lot in changing the landscape of medicinal aromatic plant sector. So we are really humbled that the experts have given their consent, and we hope that these 7 days will help us to deliberate on various aspects of medicinal aromatic plants, and we will be able to come out with some MOU or some collaborations which will further boost the sector in the state. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We will start with the felicitation of the guests. I request our Director Research to kindly felicitate our Honorable Vice Chancellor with a memento, a shawl, and a bouquet.
Let me take it that but they look beautiful. Momento is good.
I request Head KVK Ganderbal to kindly felicitate Director Research.
This is how it's supposed to be.
This is marvelous.
One thing is road market.
Carnations is future of Kashmir.
That's how it's supposed to be.
No, not carnations, present one, sorry. Present. And I believe a very good diversity of colors and shapes and sizes is available there. And we have that.
I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to kindly felicitate Dr. Ramakant Harlalka.
My pleasure. Especially my pleasure, because we in this university are more interested in driving industry. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I stayed here
I'm
10 years back. 7 days.
7 days you stayed.
40 years plus of experience in
Yeah,
the
Kashmir.
industry.
Wonderful, wonderful.
In 83, 84, I came first time.
So you are
Coming regularly.
you are coming regularly. So it's our privilege to have you here today. As an industrialist, that is basically the motive of this kind of training program. Speaking through the video. So this is small memento, and there is a shot. I believe they must have issues in the shot for your madam. Right, because I believe the judge may not be putting the shot. Huh? So this is for the madam and myself. Isn't that?
Thank you.
So, and let us see that this kind of interaction through this meeting, but then we'll just take it. Thank you very much.
I request Director Research to kindly felicitate Dr. Nadeem Akbar.
From Flavors and Fragrance Development Center.
And then his flavors and fragrances
His mastered so much of flavors and fragrances.
the chemical engineer basically.
MSc chemistry.
MSc chemistry. You will find.
I request our head, Dr. Ishfaq Abidi sir, to kindly felicitate Dr. Shahid with a memento. And it's my pleasure to felicitate Dr. Madhavi Peters.
Yeah, but very good. ठीक है good. Very nice. Do you like it? Good.
I request our head, Dr. Ishfaq Abidi sir, again to kindly facilitate Mr. Jaideep Nanda sir.
A little bit easier. Jaideep ji is with Madam Ali in the same organization. Oh yeah. Please. You joined this lately or you were from the beginning?
From just lately.
Have you served in some armed forces or you are
Yes, I'm ex.
ex?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Now we will release the compendium of the training in advance. I request all the dignitaries to kindly.
Compendium of lectures.
Yes.
Ma'am, these are one more. ये मेहनत क्या करोगे? चलो के बाद innovation in medicine and aromatic plants as okay, thank you. Congratulations. Hello.
Thank you so much, everyone. Now I request Dr. Shahid Rasool for a keynote address.
इधर आ जाओ
You come please join us here. आप लोग please करिए. Please join us here.
Sir.
A little bit brief, then we can elaborate.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ganai Sahab, Director Planning, Naik Sahab, Dr. Ramakant Harlalka, prominent industrialist, Nadeem Akbar Sahab from FMDC, esteemed colleagues and dear friends, good afternoon to all of you. This is indeed a happening moment from a point of view that a lot of initiatives of Government of India and UT government are now focusing on the leveraging these medicinal aromatic plants for from an angle of industrial ecosystem development. So I will quickly in 10 minutes try and wrap up the entire talk of mine. First and foremost, we have to understand the agrarian situation in our country and likewise in our union territory is what we call as bound to diversify owing to the challenges that it is facing in current scenario. On one hand, we have to grow food crops to meet an ever-increasing demand for food, for affordable healthcare and energy, and at the same time, in the backdrop of the diminishing natural resources, we have to ensure that we get as much of the profitable and economic indices from the croplands that are fragmented, and they are decreasing day by day with a lot of pressures, anthropogenic, urbanization, and also due to global warming and climate change, we experience a lot of stresses to the croplands. And as far as the environmental concerns are regarded, there also we see that since agriculture has witnessed a lot of pressures, land has witnessed a lot of pressures to grow quality and productive crops, and the scientists have been focusing on emphasis that agriculture, which used to be subsistence in the past, is now not looked upon as an attraction by young people. People are going or shifting away from the agriculture. So a lot of challenges and concerns for the scientists and the governments. And in the context, there's only one way, which now looks quite doable, is to diversify. We have to strike a two-pronged strategy, wherein we will ensure that besides we grow crops that provide us food, fuel, shelter, we grow such crops over the fragmented land holdings or underutilized land holdings that are more profitable and have a long and deep value chain. And when we think of such type of crops, the medicinal and aromatic crops are the ideal candidates which could address this challenge. Because the medicinal and aromatic plants, number one, require industrial setup for their processing, for their utilization before they go to the consumers. And we see a lot of such medicinal aromatic plants being grown all across country, and India is known to be one of the 12 mega biodiversity hotspots for medicinal plant biodiversity. And now government is through various initiatives, like we have Aroma Mission, we have programs from Ministry of Ayush, we have programs from National Medicinal Plant Board, and very recently in Jammu and Kashmir, Holistic Agriculture Development Program launched by the UT of Jammu and Kashmir government of UT of Jammu and Kashmir, is also focusing on leveraging of all these medicinal plants that can be locally grown and are region specific for cultivation. And The other angle of growing these crops is that they do not require much of the inputs for achieving the good and quality crop yields, because they have an inherent capacity to deal with the stresses, the biotic stresses, because they produce secondary metabolites, and those secondary metabolites are the actual reason why industry wants them, because they have the phytochemical constituents which are utilized by industry in therapeutics. They are used by industry in development of the fragrances, fine fragrances, for high-end cosmetics, and lots of products that we see in our groceries. So considering that Jammu and Kashmir is the hotbed of the biodiversity that I was talking about, we can also look into this sector from a point of view of leveraging this sector through cultivation, through primary processing, through secondary processing, and further product development and its value chain. And I am sure with the programs that we are going to see in the next 3, 4, 5 days, 6 days, the training, the skill that you will be getting in this program and the lectures that you will be listening will make your understanding more clearer and broader as to how and where and when to enter into this value chain. Because first thing is training. Unless until we have training and skill about any practice, we are not going to go too far in the chain. So India, now out of $16 billion that this herbal medicine or aromatic trade globally that we see, India stands third, but the quantum or the proportion of this economic value is only 225 million, and it's nothing before 16 or 14 billion US dollars, and which is projected to be 5 trillion US dollars in 2050. So a lot of opportunities, a lot of folks, and through our initiatives like Aroma Mission and Ministry of Ayush and National Medicinal Plant Board, we have seen that a lot of young people have come and been incubated by us. I could see Madam Munazza is sitting here, Munazza Jelani. She has done exceptionally good work. She's into product development. And you can be an inspiration, you can be a person who could inspire young minds that I could see for taking up this enterprise as what we call as a profession of choice. So with all these words, I am sure that you are going to take a lot of knowledge and experience and skill to attending this 7 days training program. And I wish all the best to the organizers, particularly Dr. Rafiya and Dr. Ishfaq. I thank you all. Thank you very much.
I believe that we must have started some session with the more practical things. We did that start?
Yeah, all the visits are all there.
So why before how long of this? Yes. But for the some program.
Yes, sir.
I believe that before we just go further, if you know that who are the trainees, the participants of this program, who will see the prospect are. Yes. Can they say it by themselves?
What is it?
आप बच्चा बताओ अपने बारे में बताओ क्या करना.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, I'm Munazza Fulani. I'm an entrepreneur. I have already started, then after marriage, I left my job.
Wonderful.
And then I went into development of natural skincare and hair care products.
Oh.
So I'm in this business from 3 years now. I use local essential oils and drops to make different products like face cream, shampoos, and all those.
You are marketing your product.
Yes, sir. I'm doing my business right now in online mode only. So I'm looking for guidance from you people.
Sir, one thing she forgot to mention. The recently conducted G20 meeting in HKICC, our products were given to the delegates.
Yes.
They are taking 300 numbers.
300 samples.
So how many products we have in total?
So 40 plus products.
40 plus products. So now then the question is that how do we just scale it up? And for scaling up, then how do we work with the farmers at the back end who would be cultivating these medicinal and aromatic plants?
Yes, sir.
So cultivation by involving the farmers, then aggregation, because you won't be able to do it by yourself.
So that is the
So you have to be part of that complete value chain.
Right.
Wonderful. बहुत अच्छा बोला.
Thank you so much.
बहुत अच्छा. Training हो बस.
They are in cultivation of MAPs, sir.
आप कहाँ से हो बेटा?
Ganderbal.
क्या करते हो आप बोलो ना बेटा बोलो
गांधरबल से
गांधरबल से कुछ आप कल्टिवेट करते हो कहीं आसपास में?
रोज मेरी ऑर्नामेंट की नर्सरी है।
अच्छा नर्सरी।
स्टार्टअप की है।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा। ये कैसे पता चला आपको ये प्रोग्राम?
मैंने नेट पे देखा।
हाँ।
मैंने लिए हो।
चलो ठीक है। अब तुम्हारी क्वेश्चन को भी ये क्वेश्चन में कोई क्वेश्चन?
Ladies, they are all graduates.
और graduates
वन माइक बस भी दो यार बिजी हो जाओ माइक को करो थोड़ा सा।
मैं शाहिदा मैं लार से हूँ।
अच्छा लार में।
मेरे भी लैंड और रोड मेरी नर्सरी मैंने स्टार्ट किया है।
अच्छा।
स्टार्टअप किया है अब उम्मीद है कि
हाँ आगे चल के आपको पता चलेगा कि इस में हम कैसे क्या करते हैं।
लास्ट ईयर हमारा प्रोग्राम था ट्रेनिंग मिली इनिशियली दे हैव स्टार्टेड both they have started cultivation and now they are
चलो बच्चे आप लोग छोटे बच्चे
हाँ
बड़े बहन लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं तो दादी बहन लोग बहुत क्वेश्चन चलो बोलो बेटा
My name is Ishfaq. मैं शोभा से हूँ। अभी मैं BA ही हूँ। तो अभी मैं
क्या हो अभी बीए का
BA
बीए तो ये किसने बताया आपको यहाँ पे कुछ इवेंट्स?
ये चीज़ नेट वगैरह नेट पे मैंने देखा तो मैंने
कुछ करने का इरादा है या यहाँ पे सिर्फ जानने का है ना? जान के करने का। चलो भैया आप बोलो। अच्छा आवाज कैसे ना थोड़ी सा वॉल्यूम बढ़ा है?
क्या करते हो
कुछ करते हैं?
Chemistry.
Myself Muslim Farouk. I'm a BSc graduate student. Inshallah, looking forward to start up my own medicine lab.
Myself is Dr. Rafiya and I'm from Munshi. I have a startup. Basically, it's an Abidi. तो या उस चीज को लेके जैसे हमारा ज्यादातर जाना होता है always going in the but we are supposed to say we are always looking for the medicinal products and there are so many patients. But right now what I saw there is a lot of scope in this medicine, plants and all that. So that's why when I saw this kind of opportunity and became an opportunity for me to look and understand what actually there is and how we can proceed and how we can attach this setup in this time. That's it.
I welcome you, Mr. Ishfaq. He is the CEO of Studio Club, Kashmir Box in Kaniho. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you for inviting me. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, this is a very good start. I think I'm not the CEO, firstly I'm not in the management, but yes, I'm more from the strategy side and investment side. I'm very happy that this program has been conducted here. I think this is the most powerful sector that is not unlocked yet, and there is tremendous amounts of opportunity in this sector, especially in this region. My experience tells me we've been retailing products from different brands. We have created our own brands also, and my experience tells me that we need a much larger role and participation from the admission from the university itself, because the knowledge part is missing, and the demand part is sky high. The product is not.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Now I request.
Sir, to join this program, I have some aspiration regarding joining this program, sir. I am pursuing food food preservation and production from Central University of Kashmir. Sir, I various personalities. What is the innovation we will make in food technology to add as we use artificial colors or preservatives or flavonoids, sir? So what are the what we use as a organic flavonoids?
Flavorants and a coloring agent.
Yes, sir.
Dorothy.
मेरा नाम शाहिद है और मैं पेरोल में पेरोल से सर मैं एक टीचर हूँ टीचर प्रोफेशन से तो मैंने इसमें इसलिए शुरुआत की कि मैं भी थोड़ा बहुत जानने के लिए कि इंसान को हर एक नॉलेज होनी चाहिए इसलिए मैंने इसमें पढ़ा Honorable DC sir, course convener, course coordinator, as faculty members, as colleagues, very good afternoon to all. Myself, Professor Nivani, from District Shupar. Yes, sir. I have completed my more than 3 courses from Ministry of India, especially the forest entomology from FRI. Besides my academia, I have also some contribution to COVID-19 disease publication, the COVID times. But besides that, I am particularly a master's in bioresources from University of Kashmir.
Doing?
No, sir, I have completed.
You are done.
I have completed that. And recently, I feel interested in this course that the course subject bioresources related to this medicinal plants. At personal level, I want to cultivate my own medicinal plants at my own land. That is why I joined.
Afternoon, sir. So myself, Sunny. So I am basically post-graduating environmental botany, and I got an opportunity as well in Delhi from National Medicine. I had a project of 2 years on conservation of the medicine plants, in situ and ex situ conservation for 2 years, and that has been completed now. So I look forward for any opportunity in this workshop. There is any opportunity for me to work further.
So she is an environmentalist, social engineering company. So thank you very much, guys. Sir, Dr. Shekhulal, if you can put your mic on and then say a few things about what we are doing at Vadodara, that would be great for people to listen to here.
Sir, good afternoon to you, sir. Good afternoon to everybody. Sir, actually, we are developing quality planting material here of the medicinal plants which are endemic to Jammu and Kashmir, particularly Kashmir. We have got about 42 species of the medicinal plants in our farm here, and we have got a quality planting material. About 8 to 9 lakh plants are available with us of different medicinal plants. And recently, under HAD, we have received an order for about 24 lakh, worth 24 lakh of the medicinal plants, and we have already supplied, as on today, we have supplied our plant material to Department of Agriculture, Department of Floriculture, and the Department of Ayush, different units of Ayush, with 7 lakh rupees. We have already, till date, we have already supplied them. And then we are also, sir, going for the product development. We have done many plants. Particularly, I'll tell about some of the aromatic plants. When we are focusing here mostly on the lavender plant, there are opportunities for other medicinal plants, other aromatic plants. For example, we have got this Artemisia annua. It's a new another plant, and when we see its rate, it is price varies from about 20 to 25,000 per liter, and against lavender, which is only around 10,000. And similarly, we have got another Tagetes minuta. Tagetes minuta we are cultivating, and we have taken the essential oil from that, and that is costing around 16,000 per liter. So then so there are huge opportunities, and then we are also one of the important things is that we want that these medicinal plants which we have got here, which have got a huge nutritional value, they could be added in the daily cuisines. And because medicinal plants, one can take medicinal plants as medicine. Other way of taking them is to take them in the diet. So there are possibilities of innovation insofar as the medicinal plants in diet is concerned also. And this is what we are doing, and then we are also importing training and skill development programs to the people, and there are also opportunities we can supply the material. Anyone, there are many people I was hearing that they are ready for the cultivation of medicinal plants, and the plant material that they need for the cultivation we can provide them, sir. University is there to help them, and if they really want to get going, plant material is the critical thing. That is what we can supply, sir.
Wonderful. Yeah, you just said something very important for the young entrepreneurs. If they want to do and start some business, then something they have to start.
Yes, sir. We have Dr. Snehal Patel from TBI Gujarat.
Right. Abhi, you do one thing. Let me just come in for a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So I will be just briefly saying and thanking all of you guys who have come here. Really, my pleasure to be with you in this afternoon. But at the outset, I'm happy because we have the industries just here, Dr. Rafiya, very industries and huge experience with him, and with him we have Ishfaq who is an entrepreneur, a strategist, and just and trader. I really do trade in this medicinal aromatic plant as well. Then Shahid Rasool, he is, I believe, by conviction involved in this science of medicine and aromatic plants from IIM, which has basically the mandate of studying all of these plants. Nadeem Akbar Sahab, and he's in flavors and fragrances. So I believe this world requires today the people who are fragrant and have flavors to spread happiness around the world, and you are in that world. And Dr. Madhavi Peters, she's a jurist, and that I'm just rather I believe all of you should be motivated by the fact that I believe Madhavi is not from Jammu and Kashmir or Ladakh. I believe, am I correct? Yeah. You are from which place? Madhavi is from Bangalore, and all through from Bangalore, and having studied at such very premier institutions around the world, and having tremendous amount of experience behind her, and then ultimately finding a reason to be in Ladakh region and working in this area of medicinal aromatic plants or the biodiversity in the Ladakh region. With him, Jaideep Nanda Sahib, I could just understand that he is again a voluntarist. He is volunteering in this NGO and for a good cause. My colleague, Dr. Harun Naik Sahib, and the Ishfaq, Dr. Ishfaq from the KVK Ganderbal, and all the colleagues here. Very good afternoon to all of you. I believe this is an endeavor of this university to move from that kind of traditional education in this university towards cultivating a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship amongst the students, not amongst the students who are graduating from this university, but now our bigger endeavor is to train those young minds who are not on the rules of this university, young minds in some specific skills. And that is the reason the Ministry of Micro Small Industries has sanctioned some 555 skill training programs for this university, and we aim to train more than 20. बोलूं उर्दू हिंदी में हमारा इरादा उसमें है जो ये 555 प्रोग्राम यहाँ पे हो रहे हैं, उसमें करीब हमारा टारगेट 20,000 बच्चों को हम यहाँ पे ट्रेन करेंगे. उनको ट्रेन ये नहीं करेंगे, उनके साथ हम सिर्फ नॉलेज शेयर करेंगे, उनको इंफॉर्मेशन देंगे. अगर सिर्फ इंफॉर्मेशन जानना ही होता है तो आप में से कोई भी बच्चा गूगल पे जाके सब कुछ जान सकता है, जो हमें भी नहीं पता उससे ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन आपको गूगल पे और इंटरनेट पे मिल जाएगा। लेकिन हम यहाँ पे क्या करना चाहते हैं, यहाँ पे हम आपको 1-to-1 जो आपके पीयर्स हैं, जो इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट्स हैं, जो सेलिब्रिटीज हैं, जो अचीवर्स हैं, उनके साथ हम आपको रखना चाहते हैं 1-to-1। वो आपको सिर्फ साइंस नहीं बताएंगे, वो आपको बताएंगे कि जर्नी इस प्रोसेस में कि उन्होंने कहाँ से कैसे शुरू किया था, और साथ में आपको ये बताएंगे जो आप यंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स यहाँ पे हैं कि हमारे पास यहाँ पोटेंशियल बड़ा जबरदस्त है जम्मू कश्मीर में, और इतना बड़ा पोटेंशियल है कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ जम्मू कश्मीर ने अब उसको देखा है कि अब जैसे हर कोई जो स्टेट है, हर कोई जो कंट्री है, उसका एक स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट होता है उसकी इकोनॉमी का। कहीं पे कोई डिफेंस में उनका बड़ा जबरदस्त इकोनॉमी है, कहीं पे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का उनका कहीं इकोनॉमी का बड़ा सेक्टर है, कहीं पे इंडस्ट्रीज का है, कहीं पे कुछ है। लेकिन जब हम जम्मू कश्मीर की बात करें तो हमने जम्मू कश्मीर में ये देखा कि दैट आवर स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट इज इन द एग्रोबायोडाइवर्सिटी एंड इन दिस जो नॉर्थ वेस्टर्न हिमालय रीजन है, जिसमें जम्मू कश्मीर भी है, लद्दाख भी है, हिमाचल प्रदेश और उत्तराखंड भी है। करीब ये पूरे हिमालयन रीजन का 70% का टोटल हिस्सा है, और बहुत बड़ा जो ऊपर वाले का जो यहाँ पे बायोडाइवर्सिटी हब है, जो अभी कह रहे थे हमारे इशफाक साहब के, वी हैव द गोल्ड माइंस हियर। लेकिन अब अगर हमने कहीं पे गोल्ड माइनिंग करनी तो गोल्ड तो ऊपर तो नहीं दिखेगा ना आपको, है ना। अगर आपने डायमंड को देखना तो डायमंड ऐसे थोड़ी दिखेगा ऊपर, सभी लोग जाके डायमंड ले आते, लेकिन उसके लिए आपने डीप कन्विक्शन चाहिए और आपने अपने एफर्ट लगाना है और जाके उसको खोजना है। तो फॉर्चुनेटली जो यहाँ पे साइंटिस्ट हैं, हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी में है, बाकी कश्मीर यूनिवर्सिटी में है, डिपार्टमेंट है, हमने काफी कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट किया है कि भाई हमारी जो डाइवर्सिटी है और जो वेल्थ है ये कितनी डाइवर्स और कितनी वैल्यूएबल डाइवर्सिटी है। अभी आपको हमारे डॉक्टर बिलाल साहब ये कह रहे थे कि जो सारी डाइवर्सिटी बिखरी हुई है, जो हमारे एसेंशियल जो प्लांट्स हैं, जो मेडिसिनल भी है, एरोमेटिक प्लांट्स भी है, लेकिन वो फैले हुए थे जिनका कमर्शियल वैल्यू है। तो हमने यूनिवर्सिटी में ये सोचा कि हमने जाकर एक जगह उसकी एक बहुत बड़ी एक नर्सरी हम क्रिएट करेंगे, और नर्सरी क्रिएट करने के बाद पहले हमने उसको हर कंजर्व किया, हर जगह से जगह कंजर्व करके नर्सरी बना के अब हम इस स्टेज में आ गए कि हम उस नर्सरी को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, वी आर प्रिपेयरिंग द प्लांटिंग मटेरियल। तो इन सारे प्रोग्राम्स का मतलब ये है, जो मैंने शुरू से कहा, आपके साथ ज्ञान बांटना है, आपको इंफॉर्मेशन देना है, लेकिन साथ में आपको हमने ये बताना है कि इसमें अपॉर्चुनिटीज है वेल्थ क्रिएशन की। और मुझे बड़ी खुशी है कि यहाँ जो हमारे साथ जो लड़कियां हैं इस तरफ, द अदर साइड ऑल ऑफ देम दे आर इंटरेस्टेड, जो आप सभी लोग इसमें दिलचस्पी रखते हो, रुचि रखते हो कि आप जो है ना इस बिजनेस में आएंगे और जो है ना अपने बिजनेस और स्टार्टअप्स आप यहाँ पे शुरू करेंगे। अभी इशफाक साहब कह रहे थे कि यूनिवर्सिटी का एक बहुत बड़ा रोल है इस सारे इस प्रोसेस में, इस वैल्यू चेन को बिल्ड करने में। तो मैं आपको बताऊं कि एक हमने अपनी नर्सरीज क्रिएट करी है, एक हमारा बहुत बड़ी नर्सरी है, और हम हमारा फॉरेस्ट्री कॉलेज वहाँ भी हम नर्सरी बना रहे हैं, एक जगह और हम नर्सरी में, ताकि हम अपनी डाइवर्सिटी को पूल करें, उसको मल्टीप्लाई करें। दूसरा बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट ये है कि हम ये जो सारे मेडिसिनल एरोमेटिक प्लांट्स हैं जिनके यूजेस काफी जबरदस्त हैं, हमने इनके उन यूजेस को, उन मेटाबोलाइट्स को अंडरस्टैंड करना, देखना कि उनकी क्या फायदा है। मान लीजिए बहुत सारे आपके प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जो कॉस्मेटिक इंडस्ट्री में जाते हैं, ऑर्गेनिक कॉस्मेटिक्स, बाजार में जब आप लाते हैं कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स, वो सारे केमिकल बेस्ड होते हैं, और अगले दिन पता चलता है कि आपका डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट बोलता है कि भाई आप ये क्या यूज कर रहे हो, अगर कोई स्किन वाली प्रॉब्लम की इतनी नेचुरल बेस्ड, हर्बल बेस्ड कॉस्मेटिक्स आप यूज करो, वो यहीं से आता है। अगर फ्रेग्रेंसेस की बात, आज का जमाना है, अभी मैं बता रहा था इनसे, to be happy and one wants to share his happiness and create that environment. So fragrances are always from these plants. Then therapeutics में इसका बहुत बड़ा रोल है। आप सब लोगों को पता है कि कोविड के बाद जो सबसे बड़ा जोर इसको तब मिला जब कोविड यहाँ पे और कोई एंटीवायरल ऐसा काम नहीं कर रहा था, कोई एंटीबायोटिक नहीं काम कर सकता था, कोई दूसरा एलोपैथी में कोई ऐसा ट्रीटमेंट नहीं था जब कोविड आया। लेकिन अगर कोई था वो था यहाँ पे हर्बल्स में, और यहाँ पे जो है ना इसी तरह से कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री मेडिसिन है, न्यूट्रिशनिकल्स है, और हमने ये नहीं पता है कि हमारे जो बहुत सारे हेल्थ है, अगर हम इसको अपने डाइट में इंक्लूड करेंगे तो हमारी सेहत भी ठीक हो जाएगी।
तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि सारी दुनिया में जो कह रहे थे करीब 60 बिलियन का बिजनेस है, अभी कोई बता रहा था, और जम्मू कश्मीर का उसमें शेयर 0.001% भी नहीं है, और पूरी कंट्री का, पूरे हिंदुस्तान का उस बिलियन में करीब 2% से कम का टोटल शेयर है उस ग्लोबल बिजनेस का। और जो अगर आज 60 बिलियन है, आने वाले कुछ सालों में 120 बिलियन डॉलर बन सकता है। तो मैं आपको ये बताऊं कि इसी को समझते हुए जम्मू कश्मीर ने कहा कि अब हमने अपनी इकोनॉमी को मजबूत करना इसी एग्रीकल्चर से, और हमने ये कहा अपने डॉक्यूमेंट में कि नाउ वी आर मूविंग फ्रॉम द काइंड ऑफ सबसिस्टेंस एग्रीकल्चर टू कमर्शियल एग्रीकल्चर, बट देन कमर्शियल एग्रीकल्चर हैज टू बी knowledge based technology driven इकोनॉमी। और हमने ये कहा है कि हमारा गोल, हमने ये बोला कि आने वाले जमाने में या आने वाले वक्त में जितनी भी डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज है उनके पास रिसोर्स बहुत ज्यादा है, लेकिन उन्होंने अपने रिसोर्स को अभी तक उनका सही से एक्सप्लॉइट नहीं किया। तो आप कहते हैं कि एक और टर्म आ रही है, उसको बोलते हैं बायो इकोनॉमी। जितनी भी डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज हैं, जैसे इंडिया है और जितनी भी सारी कंट्रीज हैं, हमारा बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज है जो अनएक्सप्लोर्ड हमारी जो वेल्थ है, हमने उनको एक्सप्लोर करके उनका वैल्यूएशन करके उनका यूज ढूंढ के उनको मार्केट में डाल के प्रॉपर तरीके से हम अपनी इकोनॉमी को, जिससे हम कहेंगे बायो इकोनॉमी। तो ये जो मेडिसिनल और एरोमेटिक प्लांट्स है, ये हमारी बायो इकोनॉमी का बहुत बड़ा कंपोनेंट है, और हमने अपने लिए टारगेट रखा है हम जम्मू कश्मीर को आने वाले कुछ 10 सालों में हिंदुस्तान की मॉडर्न बायो इकोनॉमी स्टेट बनाएंगे। तो आपको शायद ये ज्यादा समझ में नहीं आएगा ये बायो इकोनॉमी क्या होता है और मॉडर्न बायो इकोनॉमी स्टेट होता क्या है, लेकिन सरकार ने अपने लिए बड़े टारगेट रखे, वो वाले टारगेट। उसको करने के लिए उन्होंने कुछ सुविधाएं, कुछ फैसिलिटीज, कुछ स्कीम, कुछ प्रोग्राम्स लाए हैं आपके लिए कि आप इसमें आ जाए। अब अगर हमने इस मेडिसिनल एरोमेटिक प्लांट्स को इस तरह बिजनेस में स्टार्ट हमें पूरी वैल्यू चेन को समझना है। वैल्यू चेन को क्या समझना है, पहले हमने ये समझना है कि ऐसे कौन से मेडिसिनल और एरोमेटिक प्लांट्स हैं जिनका मार्केट में वैल्यू है। मुझे लगता है कि जितने यहाँ बैठे हमारे एक्सपर्ट ये आपको सब बता देंगे, मटेरियल भी है, इन्फॉर्मेशन भी है, उन्होंने कंपेनी उसमें भी लिखा हुआ है, लेकिन हमारे जो डॉक्टर बिलाल साहब अभी बोल रहे थे वो भी आपके साथ इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर करेंगे कि ऐसे कौन से हर्बल प्लांट्स हैं जिनका मार्केट शेयर काफी ज्यादा है। अभी वो एक जो एसेंशियल ऑयल की बात करें थी, उसका कीमत करीब 25,000 1 लीटर का है, जबकि लेवेंडर का 8-10 हज़ार का 1 लीटर। तो इसी तरह से पहला ये जानना जरूरी है कि यहाँ पे कौन से ऐसे हैं जिनका मार्केट। और दूसरा, अगर हम उसको बिजनेस करें, अगर हम उसको तो बिजनेस करने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि हमने उसको कल्टिवेट करना सीखना है। अब हमने जंगलों से उखाड़ के उसका बिजनेस नहीं करना है कि द वे वी हैव बीन डिस्ट्रॉइंग आवर डाइवर्सिटी, अब हमने उसको कल्टिवेट करना है ना। एक्सट्रैक्शन से हमने कल्टिवेशन और कंजर्वेशन की तरफ जाना है। जब हमने उसको कल्टिवेट किया, तो कल्टिवेट, अगर आप हमारे यहाँ पे जम्मू कश्मीर में अभी बता रहे थे ये कि लैंड होल्डिंग बहुत छोटी है, किसी के पास 5, 10, 15 कनाल जमीन पे हम बिजनेस नहीं कर सकते। आपने सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप्स या कोऑपरेटिव्स बनाना होगा या एफपीओस बनाने होंगे। आपको पता है एफपीओस क्या होता है बच्चों, है ना, फार्मर्स प्रोड्यूसर सारे। अगर मान लो कंगन वाले एरिया में अगर कोई गांधरबल या कुपवारा में है या बहुत सारे जो गुरेज में है, अगर वहां के फार्मर जुट जाते हैं आपस में, वो कल्टिवेट करना शुरू करेंगे अपने छोटे छोटे उस जमीन पे। इस तरह से अगर 100 फार्मर जुड़ गए, अगर एक के पास मान लो 10 कनाल है, 100 के कितने हो गए, 1000 कनाल। अगर हमने 1000 कनाल पे एक हर्ब को कल्टिवेट किया, तो इसका मतलब कि हमने वॉल्यूम को बढ़ाया। जब हमने वॉल्यूम को बढ़ाया, तो उसके बाद जो है ना, हमने उसका प्रोसेसिंग, वैल्यू एडिशन, एक्सट्रैक्शन वगैरह करना है। शुरू में हम यूं कर सकते हैं कि भाई हम अपना वो जो मटेरियल आया, जो हमारा रॉ मटेरियल है ना, उसको हम बाजार में एज सच रॉ बेच देंगे, लेकिन उससे हमें फायदा कम है। उसके बाद हमने यूनिवर्सिटीज के साथ में या जो III में जो बाकी इनके साथ सीखना है कि हमने उसको कैसे प्रोसेस करना है, एक्सट्रैक्शन करना है। और ये भी हो सकता है कि कल कोई कंपनीज के साथ हम जुड़ जाए और कंपनीज वाले हमारे पास आ जाएंगे, ये अपने एक्सट्रैक्शन प्लांट्स वगैरह वहां पे लगा देंगे और हम अपने फिनिश प्रोडक्ट्स बेच सकते हैं। तो उसको करने के लिए, इस वैल्यू चेन को करने के लिए आपने अकेले से आपसे काम नहीं होगा। आपने जाके वापस अपने इलाकों में लोगों को बोलना होगा कि बहुत बड़ा बिजनेस है। जैसे लेडीज हैं, घर में काम करती हैं और इसमें कोई बहुत ज्यादा फर्टाइल जमीन भी नहीं चाहिए हमें, तो एग्रीगेशन एक पहला है इसमें। और उसके बाद अगर आप एफपीओ पर बना लेते हैं, तो सरकार जम्मू कश्मीर की आपको एफपीओ बनाने में भी काफी मदद करती है। आपको सारा जो इसमें लगता है पैसा स्कीम्स में आपको देगी, बहुत सारे कंसेशंस के साथ में, और उसके साथ में जो फैसिलिटीज है वो आपको लोन वगैरह अगर आपको लेना है, कुछ बहुत सारा पैसा जेब से नहीं निकालना है, कुछ 50% इंसेंटिव मिल जाएगा और जो बाकी थोड़ा सा 50% उसके लिए बहुत कम सॉफ्ट टर्म्स पे हमें बैंक से लोन भी मिलते हैं। और बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज हमारे लिए ये है कि अब आप लोगों का हमने मार्केट के साथ जोड़ना है। यूनिवर्सिटी का एक रोल है कि हमने आपको मटेरियल दे रहे हैं, प्लांट मटेरियल दे रहे हैं, आपको सिखा रहे हैं, हैंड होल्डिंग करना है, इसका वैल्यू, लेकिन अल्टीमेटली हम इस बात को समझ रहे हैं कि दैट वी हैव टू अल्टीमेटली कनेक्ट यू गाइस विद द मार्केट। तो अगर 2-3 तो यहाँ पे हमारे यहाँ पे हैं, लेकिन बहुत सारी कंपनीज हैं जैसे डाबर है और बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज हैं जो इनमें काम कर रही हैं, उनके साथ भी हम कोशिश करेंगे उनके साथ जोड़ के आपके इन प्रोडक्ट्स को मार्केट करवाने के लिए। तो इससे क्या होगा, इससे ये होगा कि एक तो आप जो है ना जॉब के पीछे नहीं भागेंगे। उसने कहा अभी कि शी इज किसने थी कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर, और then she thought that बोला नहीं I will settle down and then start doing farming in these medicinal environments and make her own business। अब आप सिर्फ अपने लिए थोड़ी काम करें, आपके साथ और भी तो 4-5 होंगे, और अगर आपने बिजनेस बढ़ा दिया तो आप तो पता नहीं कितने सारे लोगों को आप जो है ना जॉब और एम्प्लॉयमेंट देंगे, और आप पता नहीं कितने सारी रूरल कम्युनिटीज को एम्पावर करेंगे, कितनी सारी लेडीज को आप एम्पावर करेंगे वहां पे अपने इलाकों में। तो आप उस लेवल पे जब आप काम करोगे आप सोसाइटी को एम्पावर करोगे, और सोसाइटी को जब हम एम्पावर करेंगे तो हमने ये अपने लिए एक और बड़ा टारगेट रखा है। अगर इंडिया अपने आप को, मतलब हम देखते हैं कि इंडिया वांट्स इटसेल्फ टू बी डेवलप्ड नेशन, बहुत बड़ा डेवलप्ड नेशन बनना चाहता है, बड़ी बड़ी इकोनॉमी, लेकिन हमने जम्मू कश्मीर में, हमारे गवर्नर साहब कहते हैं कि उस डेवलप्ड इंडिया का सबसे नंबर 1 स्टेट जम्मू कश्मीर होना चाहिए। तो अगर ऐसा करना तो यहाँ पे हमने सबने इसमें अपना रोल, अपना किरदार और अपना योगदान निभाना, और वो ग्रास रूट लेवल से ही होता है। तो मैं एक बार फिर से डॉक्टर इशफाक आबिदी जो हमारे KVK के जो है ना कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं, उसको मुबारकबाद देता हूँ, और आपके साथ आपकी पूरी टीम को देता हूँ मुबारक। और आपने मुझे अच्छा लगा कि आपने जो एक्सपर्ट्स यहाँ पे कॉल किए हुए हैं जो यहाँ पे आपके साथ शेयर करेंगे अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस, उसके लिए भी मुबारकबाद देता हूँ, और आप लोगों का शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ कि आप लोग यहाँ पे आए और आपने अपना टाइम, कीमती समय निकाला यहाँ पे आने के लिए, और आप हमें गाइड भी करेंगे। मैं ऑनेस्टली बताऊंगा इस यूनिवर्सिटी में ऐसा जो भी ये प्रोग्राम इस तरह से मुझे लगता है एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम सम half a dozen programs must be happening at different places। हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी में करीब 5000 स्टूडेंट पढ़ रहे हैं, UG PG PhD कर रहे हैं, लेकिन करीब 20-40 हज़ार लोगों को हम ट्रेन कर रहे हैं, शॉर्ट स्किल कोर्सेज में ट्रेन कर रहे हैं। तो हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी ने पूरे हिंदुस्तान में अपना एक निश क्रिएट किया हुआ है कि मतलब हम अब एजुकेशन को डिफरेंटली करेंगे। इस यूनिवर्सिटी में देखो अभी इस वक्त करीब 20-22 हमारे स्टूडेंट स्टार्टअप से जो बच्चे यहाँ पढ़ रहे हैं वो उनके अपने बिजनेसेस हैं, और कितने सारे बिजनेसेस आप लोगों ने इन प्रोग्राम्स के थ्रू से क्रिएट किए हैं उनका मुझे पूरा काउंट नहीं पता है। तो मेरी और हमें खुशी होगी जब आप यहाँ से वापस जाएंगे और आप 6 महीने बाद, 1 साल बाद वापस आएंगे और हमें यूं कहेंगे कि सर हमने अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया, अब हम इस लेवल पे पहुंचेंगे। हम वापस आपके साथ आपसे मिलेंगे और आपको दोबारा आपके साथ हैंड होल्डिंग करेंगे। तो अब आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होगी इसके बाद आपको हमारे पास आने का। अभी तो हमने आपको एक कॉल दिया, भाई इस प्रोग्राम में आ जाओ, अगली बार आप हमारी कॉल का वेट नहीं करेंगे, अगली बार आप आएंगे यूनिवर्सिटी का जो भी रेलेवेंट डिपार्टमेंट उसके साथ आके कि सर हमने जो है ना 0 से स्टार्ट किया था, हम लेवल 2 पे आ गए, है ना, अब हमारा इतना वॉल्यूम बढ़ गया, एरिया बढ़ गया, इतना कल्टीवेटिंग, अब हम नेक्स्ट क्या करेंगे। जब आपने अपना प्रोडक्ट बनाया उस प्रोडक्ट हम देखेंगे इसकी ब्रांडिंग, पैकेजिंग, मार्केटिंग कैसे करेंगे, क्योंकि अगर उसको प्रॉपर्ली हम पैक नहीं करेंगे, प्रॉपर्ली उसका लेबल बाहर से नहीं लगाएंगे, उसको हमने जो है ना ब्रांडिंग नहीं करी, भाई कौन सा ब्रांड है, मान लो आपने गुरेज ब्रांड से कोई चीज बनाना शुरू किया, या कंगन भी एक बहुत खूबसूरत नाम है, एक बड़ा खूबसूरत नाम है ना, तो आपने एक ब्रांड, तो यूनिवर्सिटी आपको वो सारा सिखाएगी। उसके बाद मार्केट के साथ लिंक करना है तो इंशाल्लाह हमारी कोशिश रहेगी आपको आपके प्रोडक्ट्स को मार्केट तक पहुंचाने का। और ये हमारी कोशिश है कि मैं स्पेसिफिकली अपने डॉक्टर हारून साहब का जो है ना यूनिवर्सिटी की तरफ से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ कि उन्होंने एज DPM और डायरेक्टर रिसर्च जो काफ़ी जिम्मेदारियाँ हैं इस प्रोग्राम को आगे जो है ना इनिशिएटिव पिछले साल से उन्होंने लिए थे। पिछले साल हमारे यहाँ पे करीब 66 स्किल प्रोग्राम्स थे MSME के, और आपकी बार 555 स्किल प्रोग्राम्स हैं। हिंदुस्तान में ये पहली यूनिवर्सिटी है जिसको MSME ट्रस्ट करती है। और आप ये भी बिलीव करेंगे कि MSME के कुछ सीनियर ऑफिसर्स एक सरप्राइज विजिट पे यहाँ पे आए थे, और उस दिन यहाँ पे फ्लोरिकल्चर पे एक हमारा चल रहा था एक प्रोग्राम, एंड दे वर सिंपली अमेज्ड by the trainees with whom they interacted here. They were also amazed the faculty which we had invited into that program. और मुझे ये बताने में खुशी होगी आपको थोड़ा सा बताने के लिए कि अभी हम उस प्रोग्राम के बाद हमें ये आइडिया आया कि एक तरफ से हमने एग्रीकल्चर के बारे में जम्मू कश्मीर गवर्नमेंट को ये बताया कि हम एग्रीकल्चर को नए तरीकों से कैसे करेंगे, मतलब हॉलिस्टिक एग्रीकल्चर डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम जो 5,000 करोड़ का प्रोजेक्ट है जम्मू कश्मीर गवर्नमेंट का, लेकिन वी आर राइटिंग अनदर प्रपोजल दैट इज अबाउट लैंडस्केपिंग एंड ब्यूटिफिकेशन ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, एंड दैट प्रोजेक्ट, दैट concept document is going to start from this university. We are going to tell the government of the Jammu and Kashmir that if Jammu and Kashmir has a special place in its beauty and with the tourists around the world, how do we make it more beautiful? And that is one of the outcomes of that interaction meeting with those delegates who had come to here, and they shared their ideas and thoughts. And my colleagues who are participating into that program, it came to their mind that we have the tremendous potential of beautifying Jammu and Kashmir and making it one of the most beautiful places of the world. So, एक बार फिर से आप लोगों का शुक्रिया. Thank you very much and God bless you. चलो ठीक.
मैं अगर आपसे मैं दो मिनट से कम बहुत लंबा हो गया. तो ये हमारा जो है ना, ये जो टेक्निकल सेशन कब से शुरू हुआ? इट हैज टू बी नॉट शेयरिंग इंफॉर्मेशन विद यू. आप जितने भी हमारे एक्सपर्ट है ना, थोड़ा सा आपको ये बता कि इसको एक इंटरेक्टिव है ना, इंटरेक्टिव करने के साथ जिनसे सवाल पूछ रहे हैं. मान लो मैं जैसे भी इनसे पूछा था इनका तारुफ करने के लिए, तो मैं थोड़ा सा उसी में समझ गया कि भाई कितना पोटेंशियल है. अगर किसी में लो पोटेंशियल भी है, लेकिन हमने उसको लो पोटेंशियल को हाई पोटेंशियल में कैसे कन्वर्ट करना है, ये कोई जरूरी नहीं कि कोई आदमी बॉर्न पोटेंशियल का हो, और अगर कोई बच्चा आप इसे स्टार्ट ही करे, लेकिन उसी बच्चे को हमने कैसे एम्पावर करना है, तो इनसे पूछ के और इनके रिसोर्सेज के बारे में पूछना है. और उसके बाद मेरे ख्याल में आपके कुछ चैप्टर्स लेक्चर्स होंगे अबाउट बिजनेस मैनेजमेंट, और जो मेरे ख्याल में आप तो बोले तो शायद वैल्यू चेन डेवलपमेंट है ना. तो इनको समझ में आ जाना चाहिए कि अगर हमें किसी पर्टिकुलर क्रॉप में हर्ब में बिजनेस शुरू करना, तो ये कैसे स्टार्ट होगा, है ना, कितने एरिया पे मुझे कम से कम इसको स्टार्ट करना होगा, मैं किस स्केल पे भेजूंगा, तो पूरी वैल्यू चेन सबको सिखाना होगा. तो ये आपका चलता रहेगा आपके प्रोग्राम. मुझे बहुत खुशी है. एक बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट है जस्ट लीव मी एंड, और मेरे ख्याल में जो डॉक्टर माधवी है, और मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगा कि मतलब कमिंग वर्किंग इन लद्दाख एंड सी नो शी इज कमिटेड. आपको मैं इस तरफ से जो आप लोग बैठे हो ना, आपको दिख रहा है ना, आपकी जैसी तो है ना ये, है कि नहीं? और कहाँ से? बेंगलोर से आके ये पूरे लद्दाख को बोलती है कि भाई जो है ना, मैं इनको सिखाऊंगी. इन्होंने उठा रखा है झंडा कि मैंने वहां पे लद्दाख में और कारगिल में सारे लोगों को ये बता रहे हैं कि लद्दाख और कारगिल में जो डाइवर्सिटी है, बड़ी जबरदस्त रिच डाइवर्सिटी जो हिंदुस्तान में कहीं पे भी नहीं है, उसको हमने कैसे डाइवर्सिटी को हार्वेस्ट करना है. ये लोगों के लिए काम करें और हम आपको पूरे आप अपने लिए काम करो, ठीक है भैया? तो ये एक फर्क है. मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि ये आपको काफी आपने आपका कब है मैडम लेक्चर? आज ही ना लेक्चर. तो आप इनके साथ जो है ना देखें कितने लोगों को आप मोटिवेट करेंगे, और how many number of more Madhis will be generating. That would be our target. Thank you very much.
She has traveled across the globe. She knows 6 languages.
Good.
6 languages ये बताइए कौन सी language?
Oh, wonderful. German, French, English तो है ही, और बाकी Kannada, wonderful. नहीं, I'm so pleased to just see you here in this university. So please you continue this program and you will leave. है ना permission? आपके परमिशन से भेजा. और ये अच्छा है, मैं ठीक आपने बनाया और
we have the very important persons dealing with the aroma and the medicinal plants here. So I don't want to repeat their names because Honorable Vice Chancellor has already named them one by one. Let me congratulate first Dr. Ishfaq Abidi and his team, Dr.Rafiya. So they have been doing a wonderful work regarding many programs. As far as this university is concerned, we have been conducting these 550 programs throughout the length and breadth of the Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh. We started imparting the skilling right from the Lakhimpur, and we have conducted programs for skilling in Vyoma in Leh. We skilled the people in Ladakh in Pashmina processing, in goat rearing. It's not only agriculture that we are skilling the 20,000 youth presently. We have been skilling the people even in the manufacturing and installation of the solar panels also. So we are completing many programs, commercial horticulture, commercial floriculture, and as of date, we have some 60 trainees who were trained in different sectors during these programs. They have come up forward with us to start their own business. And some of them are even the students who are studying and they want to do the business while studying the program which we say as the earn by learn. Now, during this program, I request Dr. Abidi, we may get the information that this medicinal plant is good for this disease and will cure this and that. But actual objective of this program is that for every crop, it should be a complete value chain, and you should have some business models available with it. Suppose if I come to you and say that I want to work on the lavender, we should have a business model to put before him that this is the business model for cultivating lavender for 1 hectare of land, how much will be the cost involved, and then what will be the profit after extract. Once you extract the oil, what will be the business model for that, and if we do the value addition further, like if we want to make a tablet, a cream, a spray, what will be the business model there. So these all business models should be involved when you go on doing these trainings. And finally, when these participants move out, they should have also a handout of a business model with them. So that's all I wanted to tell about this program, because the past another group has come here. They have also some relatives is here. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So we had been listening about the industry setup of setting up a value chain and working for the starting in industry. So having an industrialist with us is the better opportunity for us to hear from him only how to start a value chain. A quick, you can say, interaction with the participants so that you can tell them, encourage them how to get into the business. Dr. Ramakant sir, please take the lead.
I thank you all for inviting me, and Dr. Said Rasool also, who recommended my name, and I was very pleased to come here back after 10 years because in 2014 we stayed here when we organized the Lavender Festival at IIIM in 2014 at Sanat Nagar. So that time I brought a group of 14 people, mainly to show them lavender from Mumbai, and it was a very big, pleasant surprise for them. So I consider, I will just take first the example of lavender, because it is a very big thing, and it came in 1978. One of our very senior scientists from IIIM, which was earlier known as the Regional Research Laboratory, his contribution to go to Bulgaria, then bring the plant and then domesticate it and then cultivate at this Pulwama farm, but so many changes occurred. As you know, I will not repeat the story. From 78, a lot of changes has gone, but lately, when Dr. Said Rasool renovated the whole farm, it really brought a lot of hopes to me. And I am going from last almost 25 years world over, seeing every lavender festival, whether it is in France or in Bulgaria or in London or anywhere. For 2 months, I spent a lot of time in understanding what is lavender. Lavender oil is a byproduct of lavender tourism. I give you the example, in only France, they grow more lavandine, which looks very similar. That is not Lavandula angustifolia, but it is lavandine, grasso and so many variety. But the color is purple, so it looks beautiful. And southern France is so beautiful, it attracts tourists which generate income of $2 billion only. And where the oil production is only $40 million. And the product made from that, which are sold to the tourist, is worth $400 million. So you can imagine, the oil is not the component where the money comes. It comes in value-added products if you can able to sell. If your shop is near the Dal Lake or somewhere very prominent place like airport or where the footfall is there, like Gulmarg, near the gondola rides, then you can sell anything. People come there just for sake of getting a glance of, because I am a Mumbai person. So from Mumbai, people come in a fleet. Either they break their legs. Even my son broke the leg at our Gulmarg, but he still wants to come back this year. So that is a kind of craze actually, which Gulmargs attract so many Mumbai people, and plane loads are coming now. 6 aero bridges are there, and it is serving to not Mumbai people, but all over the people from India, as well as many people wants to come with us from overseas. We are trying to get many people, hundreds or even thousands of people from overseas who are hardcore currency payers, and they are coming to our Uttarakhand like in a fleet of 30 people, all top bloggers actually. They will make your lavender so powerful and sellable that you will be importing lavender from other countries. You cannot able to produce. If you serve lavender tea, which Said Rasool has started at his farm, and he started even not only lavender tea, but lavender honey also, which he produced first time. So these are value addition. If you produce lavender honey, I can tell you oil is a byproduct. And lavender tea is a byproduct if you produce lavender honey. So much expensive. Almost we have purchased many times. Whenever we went to Bulgaria, for lavender honey we paid something like 8 to 10 euros per kilo. Means 900 rupees we paid for lavender honey. Because we cannot get anything, any single drop in India for lavender honey, but he produced it now, this time commercially. So many people are now following him, and they are putting so many honeycombs, and even our very honorable minister Jitendra Prasadji distributed almost 10,000 honeycombs in many lavender areas. And now a lot of people, even in Doda district, Badrabaha, and wherever I have gone there, people have put the lavender honeycombs. So lavender itself is a very big economy. If now the new road is coming, right from Jammu till almost top, till Amarnath, and then even train is coming. If you put lavender on both sides, I can tell you the tourism will be not only twice or 5 times, it will be 10, 20, 50 times, I do not know how many times. Because I have never seen any dirty roads like India, anywhere, wherever I have gone. Every month I travel twice, like just 3 days back I returned from Spain actually. So in Spain, The Murcia lemon is around all the both side of roads actually. When we drive from Barcelona to Madrid or anywhere, you go anywhere, or Seville, south of France, south of Spain, or you go anywhere, you know, entire Europe. Some, as our vice chancellors have told, every country has some USP. Like next month we are going for Italy, so they are growing only citrus and many type of citrus, bergamot, petit green, oil, and all these things are byproducts, because in Italy so many people are coming for tourism and then they buy a lot of fashion goods. Here the many people are there. I can tell you at least 10 names who are very successful, with whom we work very closely from this city only. First was who unfortunately died actually. She was a daughter of Chief Secretary. Her name was Kazala. So she was producing lavender in those days, about 25 years back. And we have been buying lavender from this area from 25 years. Even your Pulwama farm, lavender was lying. At that time, we bought in 98, first time, about 600-700 kilo of lavender. And then we didn't sold to very big soap company. We put in 10 ml bottle. We put as a brand, Kashmiri lavender. So people told, why should we pay higher price for Kashmiri lavender? I told, have you seen any lavender which grows on such a high altitude, which is a country which has got 1750 meter altitude? So nobody had answer. So I told them the components are different. So that is why you should pay me more price. And 10 ml bottles we were selling at a good premium. And of course, then thereafter many people started copying us. But we doesn't bother. We put on internet so much publicity for lavender, Kashmir, and many top analysts, top bloggers, I tried to give them pictures so that they published lavender from Kashmir, and lavender Kashmir has become a commodity world market. So same is true with so many other oils also. But as I told you, this lavender purple revolution, our honorable Minister for Science and Technology, and as well as our, no one else but our Prime Minister himself propagated this whole idea on Man Ki Baat. He talked almost for 3 minutes, Nadru, which is a stem of lotus, and second was lavender. So these two things are very big USP of this whole area. And lot of value addition can be possible, and you need not have to go anywhere. See, Bulgaria, I have seen lavender very well. 700-800 metric tons are taking place production. They can produce 7,000 metric tons also, but they have the big land holding. As our Vice Chancellor Sahab was telling, and even Said was telling, 1 or 2 acre, 3 acre. But none of the farm, I have seen less than 3,000 acres. People migrated from Bulgaria to Germany or France for jobs. So now there is no one to do the cultivation. So big lands are available for sale. And the big farmers who can invest on the big land masses, they have bought the land. And everything is done mechanically. And even pesticide entirely is spread by the aircrafts. So they cannot produce any organic lavender at all. And if pesticide goes into your stomach or your body, rather than benefit, it can kill you. And we have the pesticide residue analysis lab now, which we have put. We invested ourselves in our own company almost $10 million, something like 90 crores for pesticide residue analysis up to part per million. And that is where we show here lavender, dekho Kashmir ka, no pesticide is there. Whereas lavender from Bulgaria, it has got khajana of pesticides. So you want to kill yourself or you want to cure yourself. Or if you want synthetic lavender, it is optically inactive. So instead of getting sleep, your sleep will go away. Once even our very honorable minister Ghulam Nabi Azad, when he came to our IIIM, he asked me, why you are buying lavender? I told sab, isse neend aa jata hai. Bole, are mere ko to neend ka bahut problem hai. So I just took small bottle from my pocket and I gave it to him. And then of course Ram Vishwakarma Sahab gave him big bottle and he told it is really effective. And that is why he promoted lavender in Bhadrava. So many stories are there. If I start telling story about lavender, and you see this last year, I was in London, and one of the biggest farm of London, he charges minimum entry fee of £5. Then if you want to eat something, the bill become almost £50. But he told, now I am making exclusive resorts where the lavender big farm will be there, the villa will be there where you can stay, and I will charge 500 sterling pounds. 500 sterling pounds means how much? Almost it becomes 50,000 he will charge per day. So such kind of unique opportunities are there in this unique valley, and why not have the intercropping of apple? So many apple growers I met in the last so many years of my conversation with many apple growers. They told कि साहब इसमें pesticide डाले बगैर apple होएगा ही नहीं. लेकिन what I tried to tell, if you spray the hydrosols of lavender, then the pesticide is not needed because they are synergetic with each other. The aroma of lavender repels many of the pests and other things. So you can develop your small farms if you have small landholding of 1 acre, 2 acre or half an acre. The place like where Madam is working, Leh Ladakh, the same Leh berry and apricot. We have some farmer actually. They grown very good apricot, and that apricot was not looking so nice. They came to Bombay and they have been allocated a very big stall. They cannot sell even 5% of their product because they were honestly trying with the solar dryer and it was looking shabby. Whereas then that person who was cultivating it and doing the processing, he was ex-retired military man. His name was Abbas. So that Abbas told me कि साहब हम लोग इसमें बेईमानी नहीं करते हैं. आप अफगानिस्तान में जाओगे वो लोग उसको पानी में उबालते हैं, एसिडिक पानी में, और कलर करते हैं. फिर हम लोग उसको सोलर ड्राइंग करते हैं, इसके लिए इतना सुंदर दिखने में नहीं लगेगा. लेकिन ये जो इम्पोर्टेड आता है वो आपके हेल्थ के लिए बहुत खराब है. और इसमें हमारे इधर आपकी डायबिटीज कम होगी, उसमें आपको डायबिटीज बढ़ेगी क्योंकि ये लोग कच्चा तोड़ते हैं और उसको शुगर सिरप में डालते हैं, तो आपको नुकसान होगा. तो दैट अट्रैक्टेड मी एंड देन आई टोल्ड हिम you need not have to carry again back your all apricot which you have brought, because he was very much worried. He brought his own car fully loaded with apricot seeds and apricot flush and lay berry also. So he was not knowing what to do. I told whatever your cost has come, I just took it. I put it on my shop and the people started seeing it. Then I told, okay, I am not charging any penny from you. You just take and taste it free. And if you feel okay, then you buy it. And you bring the glucose meter with you. If your diabetes goes down, you pay me. Otherwise, don't pay me. And you eat the other apricot, where your diabetes will go up, which you have brought from Afghanistan. So here the people are honest actually. The people who are staying upstairs in the mountains, who are ex-military people, they are not working for only money's sake. They are working for their satisfaction sake, that they are giving jobs to 10 or 100 people in their nearby village. By way of that, they are providing a seva to their own villagers, because lifelong they served in a very good position in military and they made money. So for them, earning money is not a main issue. But same kind of ventures now we are promoting in Uttarakhand in a big way. Many things are grown in Uttarakhand, and since I am here today and tomorrow I will go because I have to rush to Haridwar. On 8th and 9th Modi ji will be there and he will be inaugurating so many such kind of incentives and programs, so that on upper mountains where the ice is there, so many things can be grown. And since I have got first-hand experience of Kashmir, and then we went to Himachal, But Himachal, we could not able to get that much success because now Himachal land is not there. Our lab was there, just like Triple M in Palampur, but now it has become a more concrete jungle. If you go to Palampur, you cannot breathe properly. You go to Bajnath temple, there all hotels have come and even you cannot get the parking also. But unfortunately or fortunately, that is not the case with Kashmir. I stayed here for 20 days last year. I brought with me about 12 top industrialists from my classmates who did chemical engineering from Reliance, you know, the people who put Geo, and because Mukesh was studying with me. So our teachers used to tell, कि भाई तुम PhD का मोटा काला थीसिस मेरे को दोगे ना, मेरे को वो नहीं चाहिए कपाट में रखने के लिए, तुम कुछ उद्योग करो और दूसरे 10 आदमियों को काम दो. So we are Chela of our professor MM Sharma, who motivated us to start something small. I am the smallest man in my whole team, but others people are having big turnover, 10,000 to 50,000 crores turnover. And of course Mukesh is now one of the topmost industrialists. So such kind of people, they initiate all this kind of thing, they become a role model for many. Now he was having 15,000 acres of land at his Jamnagar refinery. He started cultivating many type of mango. Just like here, the many type of apples. I was so surprised to see because in 2014 when I stayed here in the same campus for 7 days, so much of varieties of apple I never saw. But this is the first time I am seeing so many kind of apple, and I will be putting on my Facebook, and at least I will get many thousands of requests to bring them to show these things. So, you know, it will be gate crashing in this month of apple time also. And so many apples. Now like you, many are here. We are having a very big festivals of food, which is very big core area of this area, like apricot, layberry. Then in my presentations and then in my, you know, the drafting also, I have given a lot of information. But anything if you want, I can share and talk with you. If you have some model, see, we are working with even on cedar wood also. There are 3-4 big entrepreneurs from this area who started last year when I came. Our turnover was 0, but now they are making 5 tons of oil for us, and we are buying entirely. We are hardly seeing them, but we are sending payment in time. They are producing here. They are, landlords of that area. They know the whole area very well, even small lanes. So they keeps on telling us, and we get lot of biodiversified cedar wood oils from this area. I saw cedar woods in the past from Patni top to up to the top of the mountains like Amarnath I went, but every cedar wood is different and they are having different constituents. So we can utilize, we are the application people, so we know how to use particular things for what use. That is what 40 years of my learning has gone in it. And we have the shop where my wife is more than a celebrity because people of all the top film industry comes to her with appointment. She cannot talk with even Ravina Tandon or Hema Malini more than 5 minutes because they are more worried about their health, their looks, you know. So they need such kind of pure oils. So there is a demand. You know, there is a our Talat Saab, who was tourism secretary here, his daughter Madhya, you know, she is gone actually. I wrote to her also that such kind of program is there. She started in a good way actually, very near to the airport. Last time we visited her house also. So she did good job actually. She is very creative mind, and along with her mother, she is doing very artistic development, and Talat Saab has promoted her to create a very nice studio and lab at her their own house. like that Payam, so many people. I can give you the big list of lavender producers, even our Rob from Khyber. He was one of the large producers, but for him it was a small item because he is a big man actually. He is owning the cement factories. So there also he cultivated good quantity of lavender, and we used to visit him in the past in time when this lavender promotion took place time to time in CSIR Aroma Mission, and I am part of Aroma Mission on the policy level also, on the central government level, and like that floriculture mission has come. So Saeed Rasooli is promoting many of the flowers also, which grows very well. I think the biggest success of floriculture mission is only in Kashmir. I have not seen at many other places such kind of beautiful colors of flowers, like as Vice Chancellor Saab has told very clearly here, how good is a flower here. So that kind of quality it is impossible to get anywhere in Mumbai. If anybody tries, you see, destination wedding is becoming a very big business. Why not Kashmir for any Mumbaites? 5-10 plane loads can come. Udaipur, I know in our community, at least 50 marriages take place every year in Udaipur from our own family members. So why not Kashmir? So there is a big money, you know. People don't bargain. For oil, people can bargain. For cosmetic, people can bargain. But for wedding, they want very big, lavish expenditures. And such kind of opportunities exist very much here in this area, where the rails, road, air connectivity, and all type of facilities are there, and good hotels are coming. Last time we stayed in Pelgaon, even Gulmarg, some of the hotels like Radisson, which are amazing actually. And here also in Srinagar, on the other side of the lake, Kail, Lalit and Taj. So these kind of new ventures when are coming, so I can see a lot of the scope. They have good land actually, so they can be garden, and many people have a lot of time when they come here for excursion. So they will try to understand. If I try to understand, make them understand, in Mumbai, nobody will listen to me. In Mumbai, we are staying in matchbox. My matchbox cost me at least $2.5 million. 25 करोड़ का एक घर आता है वहाँ पे, और हम लोग प्राउंड रुस्तम जी में रहते हैं, उसमें गार्डन आर्टिफिशियल कोई थाई आर्टिस्ट ने आके लगाया, लेकिन वो सब नकली लेवेंडर कहाँ से वैरायटी लाया है वो भगवान जाने, बट वो वायलेट दिखता है, उसमें स्मेल नहीं आती है. तो लाइक दैट हियर देयर इज अ स्मेल, देयर इज अ टेस्ट ऑल्सो, honey bee also comes to it, so we have lot of scope, and if somebody wants, I can interact with them, and I will not take much time because madams, I want to listen, and Nadeem Saab also, so he has a vast experience, and I can go on telling, and I printed it actually, so you can read at any time and ask me the question. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Anybody wants to ask or interact with Dr. Ramakant, they can.
There are number 986. आप नंबर अगर when I go to any such kind of good event, we try to create a group like this Shere Kashmir University SKU group, whatever the name madam gives, and then I can be part of member, and then everybody's number, and like how DC Saab has asked about everybody's introduction, so like that we created revolution in geranium, we created revolution in vetiver, in